Hello, and welcome to the Siemens Connect podcast series with your host, myself, Christine Moran. If you're new to listening, each podcast will have a special guest from our Siemens Connect ecosystem. Our Siemens Connect ecosystem allows Siemens to partner with third-party companies to establish integrations to our Siemens systems. Today, we'll be talking with Brad Storm, the VP of Integration and Technology from our partner, Sonifi Health. Hey, Brad, how are you today?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. Do you want to start by introducing yourself?
Absolutely. As the VP of Technology for Sonifi Health, I'm responsible for architecting technology solutions for our customers. So I contribute everything from overall technology architecture to supporting the security needs of our customers.
Perfect. So can you tell me a little bit about what Sonifi Health offers?
Yes, so Sonifi Health is a leader in the interactive TV room solution space. We are a trusted technology integrator and a service partner. We provide a technology platform which integrates with multiple systems at a hospital to interact with patients and their families on everything from mobile devices, including BYOD, to in-room televisions and signage both inside and outside the patient room.
Just for clarification, what does BYOD stand for? I'm not familiar with the term.
Bring your own device.
Okay. So would that be just families bringing their own device into the hospital, I assume?
Yep, families or patients bringing their own device.
Cool. So what type of patient engagement tools can a patient access on your interactive platform?
So at Sonifi Health, we're about enabling patients to become more involved in their care process through services like patient education about their condition, their treatment plan, as well as information about their care team. Our solutions also help patients, become more comfortable during their stay through entertainment and distraction therapy content, as well as having control over the environmental devices in the room, which would include temperature, lights, blinds, and shades.
I gotcha. Yeah, I think I've seen Sonifi Health in hospitals before, and yeah, that's definitely important, obviously, to the patient to be able to, control the environment.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to bring, some of the comforts from home into the hospital environment.
Totally agreed. So on the customer side, though, what benefits do customers get by utilizing Sonifi's patient engagement tools?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, there's many benefits to having an integrated patient engagement platform. Primarily increased patient satisfaction scores, but also increasing staff efficiency and some energy savings. We work with each customer to identify, those tasks which take, a provider like a nurse away from providing direct patient care, and we offload that onto our integrated patient education platform. So, it's really about trying to reduce the number of times that a patient presses the nurse call button.
Okay. Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. Obviously, I don't think nurses probably want to constantly be there changing lights or temperature in a room. They'd rather be providing care.
Yeah, if you've been in a hospital, there's so many times that a nurse gets called into a patient room where the patient doesn't have, an issue specific to pain or their condition. Usually it's, they need ice or they need something else that those sorts of things can be offloaded onto a system like ours.
Gotcha. Are there any benefits associated to saving energy by allowing the patient to control their room environment?
Yeah, actually, yes, there are. So an integration between Siemens and Sonifi allows patient rooms to be really set or reset to defaults when the room is occupied or vacant. So an example is, we could open and close blinds or shades, turn off lights, and set the temperature when a patient has been discharged from the room. And we can also do the same thing when a patient is going to be admitted into the patient room. So we can handle all of that in the background without people needing to go and set all of those different components. And we also set guardrails on our system so a customer can control how far a patient should be allowed to adjust, like their temperature, for example, to try and prevent those situations where it's an over and under adjustment. The patient might be really warm right now and unintentionally set the air conditioning to a number where they're going to be cold later. So those guardrails help prevent those situations.
Gotcha. Yeah, that totally makes sense. So I've got 2 more questions for you. So obviously Sonifi is a part of our Siemens Connect ecosystem. So what got Sonifi interested in joining the ecosystem?
Yeah, the Sonifi, one of our goals at Sonifi is really to bring some of those conveniences and from home and just give the patient some control, really in an environment where they normally don't have a lot of control. So it's about bringing those comforts, into the hospital room environment and getting them more engaged in their healthcare. Um, you know, Bringing a full suite of environmental controls is really a great way through our easy to navigate interface. That's a great way of providing those services to our patients, and that's a great example of what we're doing today with Siemens.
Cool. So we covered a lot about Sonifi and all the benefits and everything of having this integration. But what is one thing listeners should take away from this podcast?
Yeah, great question. I'd invite our listeners who either work in or consult for the healthcare industry to really focus on the what they're trying to accomplish, whether that's creating a better patient experience or, trying to spend less on energy, and let your technology experts and the integrators focus on the how. We have so many customers today that hear a term or see a shiny object and want to try and utilize that, but really focus on the what and let the experts focus on the how. Technology is ever evolving, so don't assume that something that wasn't possible a year or 2 ago, still isn't possible today. Your technology experts can help you understand what's available today.
Cool. Well, thank you for joining us today. Definitely learned a lot. And thank you to everyone who's taken the time out of your day to listen to us. Please remember, the entire series is on demand, and for more information on Sonifi Health, please visit the marketplace. Also, be on the lookout for our next episode. Thank you.